Shit's broken. Shit is broken. Broken. Let me see. Okay, whatever. Probably need to make a promise here, right? So then import. Oh, it's probably not in the scope, right? So how would I do this? How would I do this? That's a question. I need these libraries. I could also make this myself, but no, fuck it. I still think it would give me problems. Ding. Because if I write like this, it's delayed. And one way would be this, right? I think this awaits all the promises. I guess I can debug. Then we can see maybe. Yes, pending. Good. Oh, something happened there. Did it already jump? Okay. So why is this not doing as it's supposed to? Okay, so I can get it now. That's odd. But in here, yes, so there's something. I forgot how you fix these things. Maybe I should just download it. Maybe that solves it. But I think the problem is because something related to modules. because it's in the moment file itself where the error happens. It's in the file, it's not elsewhere. So it's here. Hmm? Oh, that's right. Okay, so what happens? Call this, and then I have to inject the script. Object entries. Oh yes, that's right. So what did I do? So where was I used this somewhere, but where did I use it? Where did I use it? So Oracle. Okay, so let me try this. Ooh, bah. Why? Why is this happening? Moment. Okay. And we have them here. Okay, so they're here 2 times. Let's see again. So load script. Script needed returns a promise. And then load script. Oh yes, load script has to return a promise then. Right, I think. So load script. Has to return a promise when it's loaded, right? So how do you do this? This function returns a promise. So it's definitely not awaiting this, which it should. I thought this awaited all no matter what. Actually. Oh, it works! Holy shit! Holy shit! Great! Great, great, great! Works! It works! Okay, so let me get rid of this shit. 182. Okay, script load, promise, yes, all good. All is good. Okay, so there's definitely a bug here with 30, so let me check out the container, right? Maybe search container. Well, that's great. It works. It works. Right. So script loaded, and then it awaits the promises, and that is very good, very good. Still. Very good though. But I think it loaded it 2 times, right? Yes, so I guess that's what I have to look at now. I'll get some more coffee. Alright. I'm happy that this works. It saves me a lot of troubles with the async loading of the scripts. A lot actually. Yo man, QQ. It's a JavaScript day again. I just made this script loader and it works, so I'm happy right now. Because of my... I had troubles with loading like char.js and libraries from external sources, because you know, I only have one HTML, so I have to inject the scripts and then not run my script before they are loaded. So I did this like injecting the scripts and then having a promise resolve when they are loaded, and then I await all the promises in this script and then run the code I need to run after that. So this way I can control, I guess, more the load order, because if I don't do this and then just run this function, the libraries, they won't be loaded, so I'll get an error because they're not loaded yet, so I have to wait them, or await on them, or whatever you want to say. Yes. I guess I just need to fix, so at least I know that it is possible now. That's very good. Very good. Now I have to figure out why this is so. It's almost like it's being called multiple times or something. Here. Okay, so this is in the main. And we have this here. What is this? Okay, so these do not have to be here. I don't know why they are. So maybe that has, yes, that has to do with this. So that's actually fine. It should give me undefined. And I also need to fix this, but I'll do that later. It's much, there's so much I have to fix. I can probably also remove this script loader and then just use this one, because I think I would have to await the promises almost every time I inject the scripts, unless it's like a script that does not need to, or unless it's a script that nothing else depends on. I guess that's the way. So okay, so header is the h1. Okay. Something, it seems like it reloaded, didn't it? I think it did. Yes, okay. So there's definitely something wrong on that page. Seems like it's reloading. Also here. So I guess there's something up with this page. I wonder what it is. Yes. Okay, so it's not preventing for some reason. I guess that's maybe an easy fix. So let's see. We get here. And then I guess this one have not been called for some reason. We have default function, export. Okay, so this creates the cards, and then we have to call. Yes, I guess I just need to. What way do I usually do it? I think I just normally import the router. Like this. And then remove redirects. Interesting. It does not seem to be loaded yet here. Even though the inner HTML is appended. So that's very interesting. Maybe the browser have to do something before. Let me see. Or no. So it happens 2 times. Okay. So for some reason, maybe this one is being called. Yes, the constructor. This is probably running it. So maybe I should actually have. Maybe I should not import the router, but actually have it in the HTML always. I think I also do actually. So maybe it's possible just to call it, is it? No? Router is not defined. I forget how you do this. Maybe it's not supposed to be a module. Yeah, maybe it should not be a module. I don't know why it would be a module actually. Maybe it should just be like that. Why is it cached? Why is it not updating? Come on. Of course it has an unexpected token. What the fuck? Does anybody know how I update this? It's so strange. Maybe I have to restart. Move that async. Then why is it not updating? Come on. It's annoying. How do I update this? I can update the index, but I cannot update this router at the moment. Fuck. I mean, what am I doing wrong? Why can I not update this? I can update all the other files, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's totally broken. Because I removed that export. Why is it not updating? I can update all the other scripts, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Why can I not update the router then? That's so odd. What's up with this router? It gives me headaches when stuff like this happens. What am I doing wrong? Maybe I should remove this web worker unregistered or something. Did it remove? Yes, okay. Okay, so it's the web worker that did something shady. The web worker. Shady web workers. Okay, so let's see. Get element of null. Ooh, why does this happen? So router is being called. JS. Oh, I probably have to put this in the end, right? Or give it async. Also seems to work. Okay, so it's still running this app.js, even though it should not run it. So let me see. App.js, apparently that is here for now. And okay, there's something going on. There's definitely something going on here. Because this is not the file I had when so maybe there is some caching going on that should not be going on. Because here it's commented out, and then I go here. Okay, so that didn't happen. Yes, it's asking for a router module. Because of some caching. So I need to clean the cache for some reason, or why is it doing this shit? It's supposed to remove this web worker. So, oh yes, I think I can kill them this way, right? Okay, so these web workers, they are, or service workers, they're a problem. Okay, so now it works. I'll just have it like that. I can remove this. So breadcrumb. Usually breadcrumb came from this one, so I have this function. I suppose. And I guess I can put this here. Do we call this here? And question is, I guess I can get it like this because it's actually, so let me see, which was it I needed? Shift. Before it were so it's definitely an array. Or maybe I can actually just have it in here. Wait a minute, what am I doing? So location. So location and path name. Maybe. And then we say split on that, and we shift. And that shift. N. Yes. Okay. Or wait a minute. What if I go here? Okay. Array, split, remove that. Build breadcrumbs. Yes. So this might actually work. Let's see. No. Does not. Let's see. Why is this still here? The fuck? Didn't I remove it? Seriously. It's not supposed to be a service worker. I don't know why it keeps coming back. Fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. That's really just bullshit. That it's commented out. It should not be able to come back. I don't know why it comes back. Should not. But maybe there is some cached. I have my thesis in JavaScript. Oh, that's good, man. I have my thesis in being crazy. No. If it's a thesis, is it then like PhD or what is it? Or a bachelor? I'm not sure. Bachelor, okay. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I don't really use framework so much. I try to get around it, or I do for some things at the moment, for charts and so on. But I'm trying to make my own React. You know, you can see the way it refreshes. I don't know what a transpiler is. I don't use that, so. But I guess it's something that helps you with fixing the, or is it logic? Oh yeah. So transpiler is the one that optimizes it for all browsers, right, or something. I don't worry about that at the moment. I'm more like, my way is more like, you know, you better update your browser, else you'll get fucked. Else you're not gonna use my website. That's that simple, almost. Because I think most of the ES6 features, they are like 80% or something. Let's see here, 90% of all users globally. So I'm like, whatever, actually, to be honest. With most of these things, I'm like, whatever. I mean, of course, Opera Mini, but even the people that have this Opera Mini, if they are like tech guys, they should probably download another browser for their tablet or BlackBerry browsers or something, because, you know, it doesn't seem to work properly. And even more, there's probably also security problems with it, so yeah, it's not, you know, it's not what you would do if you have a company, right? But for my website, I don't really care so much. Okay, so let me see. Components. So breadcrumbs. Build breadcrumbs. The version number. Ooh. I think you see it somewhere in here. I cannot recall on top of my head where it is. So don't worry. I cannot even recall myself where it is. I mean, you just Google, right? Browser version number or something, and then you look. Or probably write Chrome as well. About Google Chrome. Okay, so where's that? Settings, help, about Chrome. So it's here. Anyways. I just look at these numbers, and the percentage of most ES6 is very high. It's higher than I actually had thought, so I don't worry so much. I might lose a bit, but then again, the people that find my website, they probably use up-to-date browsers or something like that. If you know what I mean. Like these people, like Opera Mini and BlackBerry, is probably normal people that don't have much technical knowledge, so they just use whatever the phone comes with. I did my practical semester for a print company. Ah. I'm supposed to go to school, but I don't go there. So I'm in a bit of the problems right now. But yeah, who cares? Who cares? I like just coding this, you know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care so much about all these other things. Okay. They used a version whose are at least supported. I mean, if you're a company, you should definitely have up-to-date browsers. If it's browsers we are talking. Else you have other problems. Then there should be like a tech guy, you know, coming with a hammer saying, you know, update your goddamn browsers. You know, because like it's security. You should always have up-to-date browsers because of security reasons. If you don't update your browsers, you should, at least if you're a company, you can say that normal people, because of their technical knowledge, but if you're a company, you should have up-to-date of everything, just for security reasons. There might be an exploit in an old browser that so it's very, very bad to, you know, maybe there is an exploit that can, you know, actually execute code on your machine because you use an old browser. So it's very, very bad to use old browsers. At least I would say that, but anyway, so what was it? It doesn't seem to update for some reason. I'm really having problems with this right now. It's like it's caching stuff that it's not supposed to cache, and the service worker keeps spawning. Or now it's redundant, so maybe that's not a problem. But also this, I removed this storage, so it should not be here. Okay, so let's see. On the research page, I run this and this. Oh, so this doesn't actually import anything. What about this one? Neither. Okay, so here something happens. Build breadcrumbs. Okay, that's good. It's very messy code right now, this, but okay. Oh, something happened there. Did it reload the entire page? No, okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay. We have the header, breadcrumb. Right now it's that one, so let me see. Header, container, row, header, breadcrumb. Okay, so breadcrumb, change header. This have to be breadcrumb now, which is li, so meaning that I just have to do this and use this one and say this.breadcrumb. It should work. Yes. Yay. Fantastic. Okay, so the next thing. Okay, and there is something, so I actually have to look at, let me see. Index doesn't have to be there. This doesn't have to be, or has it? Let me see. No. I might actually not need this fix anymore. So this returns. Yes, I don't think I need this fixing because of the change in the local routing or the client-side routing. So this function should actually just return this URL path. That's fine. And let me see. Fix. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's fine. URL li path p. What is p? Oh, that's probably the text, so I need that, I suppose. My firewall doesn't allow Google Chrome updates. But you probably have a somewhat new version, right? I mean, like you probably have at least like 60 or something like that. You know, this is supported from 49 and you probably run at least 60. Like, I don't think your browser is older than 2 years, or I think you have probably updated your browser one time in the last 2 years. But can you do like what is it? Oh shit! Can you do about Chrome and then see what version you run? You probably run at least 60. At least that's my assumptions, or 50 for that, you know, LED is supported at least in 49 and also here, but only in strict mode. It's blocked, but how can this be blocked? Oh, so it's blocking this page. You cannot go to the Chrome / page. You cannot go here. I don't even know if this is good to show. Maybe I get fucked now. I don't know, but you cannot go to the Chrome version either. It's pretty funny actually. I mean, antiviruses, they are not I kind of don't even use antiviruses. The real good exploits antivirus, like I think the real good virus programs will not pick up. And then again, you might only get the viruses because you are running on an you know, on an old browser which does not support what is it called? Which does not support why can't I find the words? Or you might get the viruses because of your browser having a vulnerability, right? Like, you don't just get viruses. You can only get a virus if there is a vulnerability in your system or something else. Actually, I don't even need a function for this anymore. Now that I think about it. Or I do, it's in a for loop. No, I don't need a function. Might as well have it up here, right? Because of it being that simple. Okay, so let's see. I go here, go here. So what happens here? Okay, that's fine. So in here I need to fix the links. So I need to call my router and then the remove function. So the question is just where. So we have Oracle. I can probably call it here router.remove redirects. And maybe I should just do it on the main. Or wait a minute, I have to do it on the header actually. It's already done on the menu, so header. It seems. Probably have to call it on the body tag just making sure actually. No, that did not work. So Oracle. Let's see. Get elements by tag name is undefined. So why is it undefined? No body. What? Oh, maybe I spelled it wrong. I'll get elements by tag name. Okay, by name. And now it's working. It's good. It's getting better. It's going faster at least. Do you use WordPress? No, I don't use WordPress. I've never tried WordPress. I mean, I used the beginning of this project. I used portfolio bootstrap. I used this one as the start, as my like. As the start for the page, but I'm reworking, you know, most things. But the cards here are bootstrap. I'm probably gonna rework them as well. I'm probably also gonna rework this. Everything on my page right now is client side. There's no server side actually. There's only serving files. So everything you see here is client side at the moment. I'm probably gonna change that later on, but it's client side for now. And why would I try WordPress? Are you crazy, man? Why would I try? It's like, why should I try WordPress? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at you, but was like, why would I use WordPress? Why? It is so crazy, you know. The reason why I'm not using server-side right now is not because I have not done server-side programming or stuff like that. But WordPress, that's not for me. WordPress is for other people. Like, I'm not gonna use WordPress. I hate WordPress. I won't even take time looking at it. So don't, but yeah, I just find it a bit funny, sorry. I just don't see why I would do WordPress, to be honest. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do server side, you know, later. But right now I'm working on, you know, client side routing and so on. That's why you see it changes this way, you know, the way the site works. I'm probably using Node.js for it. At least the parts that needs, but I'll just need an API and then the rest will be JavaScript. Like now, I do most of the stuff probably on the client, and then I'll serve a Java or a JSON objects to the browser. So this will request an API, and then I'll build whatever I need to build. And I think this will give me, first of all, it will take an insane amount of load off the server, I think, because I'll only have to serve the files and then serve some API requests. So I think the amount of server CPU that is suddenly needed will be very low compared to if I did something else. Like right now it's only files, right? But it still works because of JavaScript, the site. Oops. I kind of want to take a break right now. I think I fixed what I need to fix, so now I can progress more, get closer to. Oh damn, man! Thank you. That's very kind of you. That goes to my savings. Let me see what it says. A gift from an anonymous viewer, Kappa. Well, thank you. Thank you a lot. It's a lot of money when you are in my situation, I guess. Anyways, maybe I should fix this text and then I'll take a break. Then I think I got far. At least I solved one of the big problems, or one of the things I thought would cause me problems. I'm a student too, but oh yeah, it's you that did it, so thank you. But I'll probably not finish my my studies. I don't feel like, almost. Even though I only got 2 semesters left, and you know, I'm currently in one of them, so I have like less than a year. Yeah, I have less than a year as well, but I'm not sure if I'll do it, because it's still a year. Or still like 8 or 6 months, 8 or I don't know, maybe it's like it's probably like 7 months or something I have left. I don't know about you. Okay, so what does this do? Applied IT is my study. Oh, what is that about? What is applied IT? Oh, applied information technology. Is it like about so like an overall knowledge or something about I think I can remove these files now. Cause normally I should study 7 semesters. Now I'm in my 12th semester. Cause the study is based on teamwork. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I did it was only the 3rd semester where I went, but I did it alone. And you have to do as much work if you do it alone. That's the crazy part, right? I also am alone this semester actually, but I don't know if I'll do it. It's just that it's so much work when you're alone as well. I mean, they somewhat think about it to the exam, you know, they're still people, right? The teachers, so. You had to do the course as one-man team. Yeah, I know what that means. I did it as one man as well. So, because trust vanished during the time. Yeah. Sometimes bad stuff happens. I got trouble, I got in problems with my group in the 3rd semester. So I said to my teacher, I'll do it alone, and then I did the thing alone. Like without no group. And they don't, you know, you don't have to write less. So, I mean, it's so. Where I went, we had to write 40 pages and do like a program, right? But yeah, but it's kind of not best to do it. Like like sometimes it's best to do it alone, I'll say that. Because, you know, sometimes it can give you troubles. But if you have a good group, you know, it's way better, because like if you're in a group, you have to write the same as a single person. If you go alone, like where I'm going, the max number in a group is 4 people, right? And if you do it alone, you still have to, like, we have to write 40 pages. But if you do it alone, you still have to write 40 pages. So you don't have to write less just because you're alone. That's kind of one of the bad things. Like, there should be a bit of a penalty, and you know, the teachers are still people, right? So they think about it to the exam. They maybe are a bit nice to you because you did it alone or something like that. Because it's still, like, at least in my country, the way schools work is that they get paid by the government, but they only get paid when you finish the education. And that means that they want people to finish the education because then they get paid. So the only thing that the school has to think about is that, is this person good enough to get a work after the school is done, you know? So if the person have, you know, the skills needed to get a job, then they will probably make you pass and so on, because they'll be like, oh, this is a candidate for our school when he's done here. Plus we get paid by the government if he finishes. So it's kind of like, it's a bit shady almost in that way, because the schools need you to finish so they get paid, at least in my country. But what matters to them, I think what matters to them is that you have the skill set required to have a job after the school. It doesn't matter so much, or it matters what you do, but if you can maybe show that you have the skill set needed, then they don't, maybe they look through or something, because, I mean, it's a company, they need to make money. So, but what do I know? anyways. Oh, oops. So maybe you can, at least I can trick the school, maybe if I'm lucky, I don't know. It's just that I don't want to do the thing I'm doing in school. I rather want to do this, you know, maybe I'll just be like, fuck it, and then turn this in or something, and then say, you make me pass or something, write some paper on this, and then say, I just need to get the lowest character. I don't care about the number. Because in my country, when you finish school, there is something you can go on to get paid, like it's not a job, but you can get like, I don't know if it's called daycare or something, maybe in English, but you can get money like guaranteed after school, in my country at least. And that's the only reason why I would want to finish school, because then I could use that for some time and then maybe save up some money. Because right now I want to save up like around $4,000 or something, because then I can buy like there are some small houses you can get in Denmark, but you're not allowed to live there all year, but you kinda can still do it anyways, you know. Maybe I should not say that, but at least not if that's the plan, right? Anyways, I'll see if I can fix this. I probably also need to have or do this new component stuff in another way. It's probably not. It's not so clean right now. This is something I do not like. Randy Marsh, what's up, man? I'm just refactoring in here, that's what I do. Oh, you just tested my game. I've not been doing that, or I have not done anything on that for a very long time. But you can shoot on space, by the way. But I guess you figure that out if you get to level 5. There's not so much in it other. You take drugs. Maybe. It depends on what you mean by drugs, right? I mean, I just have my coffee, and sometimes I also probably get some sugar, and sometimes I probably do some other stuff. If you know what I mean. You know, so if I get sick, oh, to develop a game like that, oof. I mean, it's called Dang Game, right? So maybe I don't know what comes up if you Google Dang. Okay, you only get this stuff, but maybe some of this I don't know. sometimes. Okay, stop. Stop. Yeah, they'll probably lock me up, right? I also read books like this, you know, so you can banish yourself from Twitch. Oh, I did not say I did anything. I just, you know, look up the plan, right? And I also agreed on me taking drugs. You know, I take drugs. I think, like, you know, when I get ill, I go to the doctor, and maybe he gives me some drugs. You know, and I also, you know, drink coffee. I also do sugar. What else? What other drugs do I do? I mean, most people, they do drugs when they get ill, right? I think you should you should watch out with what you think about when you think about drugs, because I didn't say anything about illegal drugs. Maybe you did that. So I suppose it's all about how you actually use language. Maybe it came out wrong. I'm not sure, but. Illegal drugs, I don't know anything about. Maybe only sometimes. I know that, you know, books, they write about them and so on. Like this book, it certainly writes about LSD and so on. But maybe I cannot even say that. But you know, that's the truth. So if I cannot say what's true, you know, then I probably should find another place, anyways. Oh, now it's doing this again. The service worker catched stuff. It's a bit sad that you cannot even talk about a reality. Then they want to lock you up. It's crazy. Okay, so this works now. This also very well. And then for the bosses, it's hard to code the projectiles that launch randomly. No, that's very easy. The way I did it. Maybe I should look at I almost want to go and look at the code, right? I think I can find it very quickly, even though I haven't looked at it for long. But I have this AI. I did like almost a small framework for it, whatever you want to say. But this is basically the code. And then I have like an if statement with random. So if a certain number is above something, shoot the projectiles. So it's like a random if function. It will probably look something like this. So if math.random 50, probably also it's above this, then boss.attack. So it would look like that, and then this would be in the game loop. Or maybe not like that, but this would be in the game loop, and then you would just check or run this, and then if it's above 45, then the boss attacks, and then not. So, but also when I did this, I were pretty proud of the game, even though like it's not so much code actually. I think it's like less than 2,000 lines, and a lot of it could probably be optimized, but the way I create things and so on in it is like all the code is client side. There is no server side, so you can read everything. You can steal everything as well. Like you can download it if you want. or not steal it in that way, but not, you cannot take it, you know. But if you wanted to steal it, like it were possible, I guess that's the right way to say it. Not that you can take it and then upload it, but you know what I mean. I think I think you know what I mean. Okay. Okay, I probably need to make it scroll up. JavaScript scroll. Anyways, I think this is it for me. I need to like take a break, probably do something else. I might come back in, like, I won't promise that I'll come back, but I might be back today again. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a good day.